Men of Reddit, what little things do women do that you really appreciate? Random hugs or physical affection. It's nice to feel wanted. My girlfriend told me once, I can't solve every problem, but I know I can always be here for you when you need help. Really made me feel supported and loved. My wife told me I look good in my shirt today. I've been on the moon all day. When they remember small details about my day or surprise me with my favorite snack. My wife occasionally wakes me up in bed with a cup of coffee made how I like it. Every time she does that I'm like, damn, she loves me. LMAO. Also when she asks me questions about shit I'm passionate about. Even if it's like a dumb video game. My wife talks me up in front of other people. I'd never had that before and had a toxic family, so I was used to hearing people speak negatively. If at all. We've been married 9 years and I still get a lump in my throat when I hear her compliment me. Or hear it secondhand that she spoke well of me to someone. Especially if I wasn't there. Her mom told me that my wife said she should ask me for advice on an upcoming trip. And that I'm her favorite person to travel with because I put so much effort into researching places that it's like having a personal tour guide wherever we go. NGL got choked up. Even the time I accidentally overheard her tell her friend that I have great handwriting. High on that for a full day. Bold, you guys are making me feel like I want to be in a relationship again. You are so sweet. Random act of cuddles like scratching your head while driving. Who is a celebrity that everyone else seems to love, but you hate because of their personality? Drake, and not because of the recent beef with Kendrick. I have always hated Drake. I've never been a fan of his music. But that's not the reason. He just seemed slimy. Like, I knew he was a scumbag before it came out that he's actually a scumbag. All this stuff that consistently comes out about him doesn't surprise me. I hated Ellen before it was cool. She pandered to recent new moms and formed a parasocial relationship with a bunch of socially isolated people. Then was terrible to them. Exploitation all around. Dakota Johnson supported Roman Polanski, Armie Hammer, Weinstein, Woody Allen and Shia LaBeouf, saying she had worked with them and never had any problem. She signed a petition for Polanski to work in America because he's a true artist, despite confessing to drugging and raping a 13-year-old girl repeatedly over the course of several hours. And the multiple cases of reported sexual abuse against girls as young as 9 when he fled to France. She called this cancel culture and claimed he needed more chances. Nicki Minaj. Her brother is a pedo rapist, which she defended by sending a letter in his favor to the courts. And hung out with him when he was either on bail or after it all came out. And posted about it online. There are rumors she posted his bail too, but I couldn't find anything concrete. She also has done 2 songs with Tekashi SP 69 and he's a known sex offender. She literally just wanted the controversy to help her do well in the charts. And the worst of all, she's married a convicted rapist who raped a girl at knife point and has actively defended him over this. She's disgusting and vile. She's also incredibly talented. But that means nothing in the face of giving sexual abusers of women, young women, excuses and a great fucking life. She's scum. Vile scum, and the Barbs have zero morals. I posted about this and they reposted it to their page designed to attack and mass report anyone saying anything bad about her. My account was temporarily suspended due to mass reports. They're all fucking gross. I'm not a fan of any celebrity whose public persona feels overly fake or self-absorbed. Travis Scott. I thought we no longer felt anything about celebrities since we discovered they are all just distractions from the price of eggs. Lol. Justin Timberlake. I just can't. What are good reasons not to sleep naked? You'll upset the other bus passengers. Well, the fire alarm went off when my kids were little. Boy is screaming like a banshee. I'm out of bed. Get the kids out on the front porch. Start to wrangle parrots into carriers. All but naked. Just to hear the neighbors apologize for burning breakfast last time I slept naked. I have slept naked for roughly half my life starting in college at age 17. Unfortunately, I have had to stop. 2 things. 1. My grandmother is in poor health, so I moved her into my place so that I can take care of her and spend more time with her. 2. I sleepwalk. Edit. Spelling. If you still live at home with your parents is 1. Because one day you're going to be laying there unknowingly dong out for the world to see because you shoved off your blanket in the night and your father will come in the room to ask you to move your car in the driveway and you just flashed him your beans and mash. Edit. I honestly wasn't expecting this big of a response, lol. Yeah, it was a bit embarrassing for a bit, but it is what it is, and yeah, he did knock. The thing is, I'm a very heavy sleeper unless I know I need to do something like go to work or have an appointment earlier in the day. This happened to be a Saturday morning, so I knew I had nothing to do and I didn't wake up to the first few times he tried to knock and wake me up. Surprise periods or spotting. The elderly neighbor where I grew up slept naked. I know that because his house caught fire and they dragged his body out to the front lawn where everyone on the street who had come out in response to the emergency vehicles to see what was going on got to see his cock and balls flopping wildly as they did CPR on him. Rip Hank. But I don't want to go out like that. If you get robbed, then you gotta fight with your balls out. I'm always worried one of my farts will spritz the sheets. What was the first red flag you ignored in your worst relationship? Dismissive comments about my interests seemed minor until they became a pattern. When she repeatedly told me I'd better stay in line cause there's a line of men constantly trying to be with her. When they brushed off my boundaries like they were suggestions. People would give me a weird look when I told them who I was dating and ask why. They'd say he had a reputation for being an asshole. But hey, maybe he's different once you get to know him. Turns out he was, in fact, an asshole. Even though they were too busy to respond to texts, they managed to spend the entire day posting on social media. She left her boyfriend to be with me. Didn't want to spend his free time with me. So many. I feel like an idiot thinking back. But the biggest one. He kept saying diaresis. I am not good at relationships. Diaresis plot twist. He wasn't. Insert shocked Pikachu face.